Hello guys, welcome to AR Tutorials. Today is day 32 of solving Leetcode questions daily. Friends, today's question is going to be a simple question in many terms because this question has multiple approaches. Your choice is there in which approach you have to solve. But in terms of interview perspective, this is very important question because we have also discussed this question in various approaches. This sorted element I have taken in my class lecture in previous videos also. There I have told you the approaches such as hashing, pointers approach and XOR approaches. I think XOR approaches or XOR is very much efficient way or most optimal till now we have seen because it requires only one pass. But what if interviewer tells you again optimize it? Then if there any method exists to make optimal this question optimal, then O of n complexity also, of course there exist binary searches, but there is one term and condition that array should be sorted. If array is sorted 101%, you can solve this with binary searches. So when you are in interview and the interviewer specifically mentions that you have given sorted array, first have a click that using binary search every single sorted array or question can give you the correct answer. So let's see what we have to do. Here you have given the array of it is sorted, so that means it is very evident that if there is a repeated element would be adjacent to that element only. If I have two ones, then obviously they would be adjacent to each other. There is no other option. So it is like that. We have given this array, you have to find a single element in this array. So I'll directly move upon to the most fundamental logic, that is for the binary searches. So here what we do, first I'll prefer you to or in few minutes I'll show you the code, because seeing the code and then dry running would give you the most good approaches or most good logical thinking, because you know what is the code and how it can be molded. So you just have to unfold the code and see the dry run, and you have to experiment it that yes, this line does this line does this operator is for this purpose. So this is it. So first what we'll do, we'll just check for the first and last element if this next element of the if there is a first element, then next to it is the same or not, and if the last element's previous one is same or not. If this base conditions fails, that means either the number single number is the start, or else the end number is the single element. So after that what we'll do, if this base condition fails, we'll go just through this array. When we are going, then in this array we'll just apply the binary searches. Binary search in the sense what? I'll first check that mid mod 2. Why mid mod 2? Because I'm checking that if it is even. Now you can see whatever the even numbers would be there, the adjacent would be at right side, and whatever the odd number would be there, the adjacent would be at left side. You can calculate it because it requires a very basic mathematical logic. I won't explain it here because it may require some derivations, and it is very easy. If you can solve it well and fine. If you can't solve it, just remember, if you have shrunken the arrays or arrays even sizes is there and you have to find it, then for even ones you have to check for the right adjacent, and for the odd ones you have to check the left adjacent. So if it is found, then you have to, if the modulo 2 condition trues, then we have to just shrink low to the mid plus 1. If not, we'll go from high to mid minus 1. So let me just quickly show you the code because it is very easy. So seeing the code will directly give you the insights that what it is there. So first we have declared the size, then the condition, if it is equal to 1, just return that number, and these are the edge cases which I was talking about. For first number I'll check for array of 1, for last element for n minus 1 because it is the prior one to that. If they are not equal, that means they are the single element, so I'll just directly return it. And then for high and low, why high and low? High is starting from 1 because 0th condition is already checked, and for n minus 1 is also checked, so n minus 2 will be there. Then normal, this loop is there, we have calculated the mid. Now this if part, what we are doing, if my array of mid is not equal to array of mid minus 1 and array of mid is not equal to mid plus 1, that means it's a basic thing, that yes, we are just checking that if the next one or the prior one are different, in which any one of them, or if both are like that, if my previous one is similar also and my next one is that means you have the single element, so just return the mid. And here condition is that mod 2 will give you it is even or odd, so this condition is for odd, so you will check that prior one. For odd, you have taken the mid and you will check the prior one. If it is there, or mod 2 is equal to 0, that means it's the even one and you will check only the mid. So you will not only check the mid. Let me just do. So okay, so this is for the even cases, this is for the odd cases. So you will check the mid with the prior one, and for the odd cases what we will check, you will check the plus one. And if one of them is 2, you will just shift the low, else you will do this, you will just return the high wala, you will do that high part. And if nothing works, then return minus 1. So simple it is. Just some logical aspects are required, nothing much, but important question because it has a time complexity logn, and logn is the interviewer's favorite time complexity, because every single tough question can be solved with logn also. So whenever you are trying to give the interview, please try to give it in the least expensive time complexity such as logns. N would also work, and there is no such problem to use logn. uh, Logn, not only n, but try to make the space complexity remain 0, because 0 not O of 1. Because whenever you increase the space complexity, it might put you in trouble, because interviewers are never happy when you use extra spaces, so try to avoid it. So thank you guys for staying tuned to this video. I hope you have liked the video, and whatever I have explained you, the logic, you have got it crystal clear. So if any doubts, you can comment it out. If not, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.